Blood Rites by Jim Butcher, book number 6 in the Dresden Files series. This is a longer book with 42 chapters and 435 pages. It was an interesting story. There was a movie set and the director was in danger. There was a magic curse that was killing all the members of the cast members around the director. It wasn't hurting the director, but everyone around him. And we find out that the director had a number of ex-wives and had broken away from a movie studio and made a lot of enemies, essentially. But the focus was also on the White Court of Vampires. There was a number of characters on the movie set and at the White Court that we learned about. But my favorite part was really when we learned the family history of Murphy, Thomas, and Harry. Like, book 6 into this series, and we finally get the background information that I wanted. It made them more relatable, find out more about the characters. It's just really cool. So helped me connect with those characters, and I'm looking forward to see how they make it through, if they make it through. And I did like that each court, or the good guys, the bad guys, all the groups have kind of an enforcer, and I really liked that part. It makes sense, you got to have somebody to go in and clean up the mess. So the Ebenezer part is really cool, that Harry recruits him for help, and their interaction is awesome because he was a mentor, and we also find out that he mentored Harry's mother. So the main character is conflicted, has all kinds of, what is going on. And the mentor, Ebenezer, kind of did a whole do as I say, not as I do kind of thing. So that threw a whole nother wrench in the scheme of things. And really, it just made things more difficult. But all that was after the battle with the Black Court of Vampires. And the Black Court shows up, and there's a small nest. And my reaction was exactly the same as Kincaid. He said that was way too easy. So I'm also wondering what's going to happen and if that'll be in the next book. I wasn't sure how the main character was gonna come up with the money to pay for Kincaid, the bodyguard guy. And I thought he was gonna get one of the ex-wife's divorce settlement money if they, got knocked out by the curse or something like that. But I was dead wrong. So either way, 2 more things I liked were the White Court. They can't feed on people in love, so they can't, makes sense. I thought that was pretty accurate. What else? Oh yes, the battle for the Black Court, against the Black Court. The paintball weapon that Harry used was awesome. Alternating rounds of garlic and holy water. That to me was just hilarious. So I really liked that part. There are 2 quotes that I want to read you. The first one is when Harry does a soul gaze with Thomas, and he finds out that they are related, blood rights, right? Either way, there was a flash, a tingling of pain in my head, and then a lingering dull ache. For some reason, that didn't surprise me. You don't gain knowledge without a little pain. I thought that was very accurate, and that just seemed like something that was really good. So this part, Murphy shows up on a motorcycle, and Harry has to hop on back. So motorcycles aren't safe transport as far as it goes. I mean, insurance statistics show that everyone in the country is going to wind up in a traffic accident of some kind, and most of us are going to be involved in more than one. If you're driving around in a beat-up old Lincoln battleship and someone clips you at 20 miles an hour, it's probably going to frighten and annoy you. If you're sitting on a motorcycle when that happens, you'll be lucky to wind up in traction. All that said, riding a motorcycle is fun. So that was pretty cool. The interactions between Murphy and the main character Harry are just a lot of fun. They make fun of each other, they tease each other. It's great. So Looking forward to the next book, book number 7. And as always, buy your books used if you can.